So, hi guys, and welcome to the show. Today is another good day. Yesterday was wonderful. Today should be even better. We had 11 sporting events winning from the 12 sporting events we provided on the channel. Really, really close there. So, shout out to you guys. Yes, sir. Yes, shout out to everyone who was able to carve out something from what we provided yesterday. I'm sure you guys must have been able to, get one win or the other, one way or the other, be able to, get wins from your various bookmarkers. Okay, guys. So today is another day. We have 10 sporting events for you guys. So you think you can punt section, as well as the review of what happened yesterday in those 12 sporting events, because we like to believe on the channel that nothing is lost. We like to learn from our wins and losses through class, as we like to call it. So we'll be looking at all of this today. So if the first time coming across the channel, you are welcome. This is exactly what we do here: provide you with football predictions that will help you increase your chances of winning at the end of the day, and also have you learn, because we like to believe, that nothing is lost at all, if you learn from your losses on the channel. Okay, that's what that's how we believe, basically how we think, kind of mindset we keep here on the channel. Okay, so welcome everyone. Take 1 second of your time to hit that like button. Very important to do that. Check to make sure you have done that now. The first time of coming here, I've been here, you've not done that, hit that subscribe button. These two things take 1 second each to do that, and it's absolutely free of charge, and it's for the culture to do these two things. And don't forget to turn notification bells on, everyone. It will help you, as we go on this journey to beating the odds, guys. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huka, and I will be your humble host on this daily football prediction podcast show, bringing you football predictions as put together by the team for you to make better informed decision from, and be able to beat the odds in the long run. Yesterday, in the So You Think You Can Punt section, powered by Mega High, by the way, we had that sporting event for you guys to try your hands on between Leeds and Everton, and that one ended in a 1-0 scoreline yesterday, so nobody was able to get that one correctly. Another shout out wasted, and another slot still pending being taken advantage of. So, oh no! Yes, sir. That's how it is yesterday. So, today we have another sporting event for you guys, and that's a sporting event between Rangers and Club Brugge. Okay, so what do you think the correct score will be in this sporting event today? Leave that in the comment section, and stand a chance to win a 1 month free premium subscription with us when you get that one correctly, and also blow that open for your fellow subscribers to enjoy that for 1 day. So they get 1 day and you get 1 month, and all of this is powered by Mega Party. Big shout out to them. So a big shout out to Mega Pirate for sponsoring this segment of the show. Guys, we will be looking forward to your correct scores in the comment section. Let's have fun in the community, guys. Feel free, enjoy yourselves with that one. Express yourselves what you think that correct score will be in that sporting event. We will be looking forward to hearing from you guys. Okay, so today we have more sporting events for you guys, 10 to be precise. But before we do that, of course, we like to go through class to see how yesterday went, and let's get right into that business for today. So come along with me, guys. Let's see how that went yesterday. Okay, right here in that bookmarker section, we have the first sporting event we picked yesterday. Now, mind you, we had two of those. One was the sporting events on sporty bets, and then we backed that up with Mega Party version of that predictions. So basically, let's go through the main one for the regular bookmarkers, right? So first sporting event we had was between Spezia Calcio and Sampdoria, and we expected Spezia Calcio to qualify, on a general note, but because we don't have that option on this bookmarker, we went with the home team draw no bet in this one at 1.47, and that was the case. That one ended in a 1-1 scoreline, almost losing that one at the 9 minute. Thankfully, we were saved by VAR. So, talking about factors that affect the outcome of events, that one went in our favor yesterday. Okay. And Spencer was able to do the needful basically and see that off, and qualify yesterday. So that was the option we picked on Mega Parry. So that one was successful right there on Mega Parry. We had the option for them to qualify, but we didn't have it here. All right, so that's how that one went. Um, Next sporting event we had was between Odense and AGF Arrows, and we talked about over 2.5 goals being seen in our sporting event here at 1.62 to be our peak. That one ended in a 1-5 scoreline. But Omega Parry, our option that we went with was for not didn't expect one team to score 3 goals in a row. Arrows was having other ideas totally that that day that it was crazy. A lot of goals from them and that one was lost there. Okay. But we got it here over 2.5 at 1.62 was the odd, and we got that one right. Next sporting event we had was between Vanamo and Degavos. I remember talking about this one. We expected the home team to win from the reports that the team gave us, but I said, nah, I think you know, the home team is not a saint. They will concede. And given that these two teams are fighting, for these points, it will be a very, very, close one. And look at that. The scoreline is 3-2. That one ended yesterday. The home team won and the Gogo also won. So everything went in order there. Basically, as we predicted, next sporting event we had at 1.67, by the way, was the game between Le Mans and Montpellier. And we expected over 2 goals to be seen in that one, where we expected both teams to score, and they did score. But because we didn't want to complicate things, we went with over 2 goals, expecting that if both of them scored, we get our money back. And yeah, the first team scored, and it took a lot of time before the other goals came in. Towards the ending of that sporting event, we had winning 2 goals, and that one was really close. But we did get it right at 1.51 yesterday. Next sporting event we had was the one that really cost us, and that's the game between Almeria and Albacete. Balompi went for under 3.5 goals to be seen there. And right from the first minute of that sporting event, we had goals flying all over the place. And we talked about the learning from Nottingham and Brentford, not to take these teams for their friendly, performances. They could go. We said this thing yesterday. We talked about yesterday, and we said over 1.5 goals was looking likely here, but just to be on the safer side, we went to under 3.5, mark, and at 1.41. And my God, there's no safety with these guys, right? It just went all the way. 4-4 was final scoreline in that one. Next sporting event we had was between Mirasol and Cruzeiro. We talked about how this one was going to be very tight, given the statistics, and how, Cruzeiro has been stubborn away from home, not conceding, and just Mirasol also playing, the game of what the opponent brings. And look at that. Cruzeiro scored 0-1 first, and then Mirasol equalized 1 goal, and that was how that one ended 1-1. Under 2.5 goals was picked there, and that one ended in a 1, scoreline at 1.60. That's how that went. Next sporting event we had was between Rottweils, SCN, and Dortmund. We expected Dortmund to win straight, and they did do that 0-1. Straightforward win at 1.22, even though it took Dortmund a while. But, they got the job done at the end of the day. Next sporting event we had was between Dynamo Dresden and Mainz. Very interesting sporting event here. We went for the Mainz draw no bet option here, and at 1.39. But on Mega Party, we went with Mainz to qualify, and they did qualify yesterday at 1.39. But that was at 1.47. That all kept dropping as the day went, by the way, on Mega Party for Mainz to qualify. From 1.47, we got it at 1.28. It just kept crashing down all the way, And then I think a lot of you guys were, going for that one, and bookies noticed that, okay, these guys are really coming for this one. Next was between Udinese and Karase Calcio. And, we expected the home side to win. As I said, I just, when I saw that, I said, Udinese is a good side at home. If they're having a better depth, then definitely they're going to win this one. And they did 2-0 in that sporting event at 1.33 was the final scoreline. The next sporting event was between Gil Vicente and Porto, who did not disappoint us yesterday, ended in a 0-2 scoreline. Porto won, and that's our peak yesterday at 1.52, that sporting event. So the next sporting event we had was between Elche and Real Betis, and This one talked about how the home team will possess, trouble for Betis. We expected Betis with all the superior qualities to be able to see that one off, but it wasn't the case. They led 0-1 up until very close in the end of the game in the 80th minute or thereabout and conceded, that equalizer. Really, really shocker there, shocking one there. But then again, away win or draw was our peak at 1.33, and that one was wrapped up for us basically. Next sporting event we had was the one we asked you guys to provide your correct scores about in the comment section between Leeds and Everton. And you can see that that defender who was absent for Everton, as the report said, really, really showed up, and they had that penalty. Leeds had a penalty, right? The penalty, you can imagine the penalty, that's a defensive error. So it tells you that that really, the report really counted. And it should. So Everton Leeds won that 1-0 yesterday. Under 3.5 was our peak. We said it wasn't going to be that bad for Everton, even if they're going to lose at all. And that was the exact case there at 1.31. That sporting event ended. All right, guys. So basically, I think, okay, that's it. That's how yesterday went. So you can see a lot of the um, insights we provided just come into play in all of these sporting events and the results that they had for us yesterday. So a very, very, very good one there. Moving on to the sporting events we have for you guys today, 10 of those without wasting a lot of our time. Let's get right into that business straight up. Okay, 10 sporting events for you guys. Today, we didn't really create too much of variables between Mega Parry and, the regular bookmarker. So what you find here, you find on Mega Parry, but you have that code at the end of the video, so you can go load that up. So always come back, go through the insights, go with the picks that you agree with only. Okay, guys, only the picks that you agree with. Take note of what I just said, okay, and put them on sleeps. If you don't know how to create sleeps from what we provide on the channel, we've left a video about how to do just that. That should appear somewhere on your screen now. So you want to go and look at that and know how to, carve out winning sleeps from what we provide here. Okay, guys. So let's get right into that business. Looking at what happened, the events that we have for you guys today. Today is the 19th of August, 2025. As you can see, guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you're the first time coming across the channel, you like the vibe, you've seen the results, you've seen how we went, how we predicted them. That's what we're going to be doing here. So if you like this, sounds like something you're interested in, this is the kind of content you find valuable, hit that subscribe button. And everyone, like this video. It's very important to do that for the culture, and share it also with those who you think, friends basically, who you think would need something like this. Okay, guys. So the first sporting event we have today is between Rangers and Club Brugge. This is the one we asked you guys to provide your correct scores about in the comment section. And review here says that Rangers host Club Brugge on Tuesday in the first leg of Champions League qualifying final round, with both sides looking to take a crucial step forward. The group stage. Now, the Scottish Championship champions are strong at Ibrox and will hope to make home advantage count. A squad boosts experience and attacking quality, which could be key in a tightly contested tie. Now, the Belgian side arrived in confident form and showed themselves capable of scoring on the road. They will aim to lead Scotland with a positive first leg result to set up the return in Bruges, right? That's Club Brugge. So expect a competitive game with both teams likely to find the net. A narrow Rangers win or draw with goals seems the most probable outcome. Okay, so our pick here is to go with Rangers to score, okay, at 1.26. We're not going to take it too crazy today. Hopefully, the odds will be in our favor, okay? But both teams to score is another option you can explore. You're looking at more value in that sporting event today, okay? Next sporting event we have is between Ferencvaros and Karabakh. And report here says Ferencvaros face Karabakh FK on Tuesday evening in the first leg of the Champions League playoff, with both clubs vying for a coveted group stage spot. Okay, so Ferencvaros, the Hungarian side, have progressed confidently through the qualifying rounds and will be eager to capitalize on the home advantage in Budapest. The experience at this stage could be crucial in managing a tight encounter. Now, Karabakh have shown attacking threat, throughout qualifying and are capable of scoring away from home, they will look to secure a positive first leg result in Hungary to carry momentum back to Baku. Given both teams' attacking quality and relative parity, a first leg draw seems likely with Karabakh expected to get on the sheet at least once. So we believe that yes, they will be able to do that. Looking at the statistics, we think Karabakh should be able to score today, and that's what we're going with here. And that's priced at an odd of, and I need to check that. I don't think that odd was correct. The place there, I think that's the odd for that is at 1.44, if I'm not mistaken. We'll look at that really quickly and get back to you guys. But the point is, we're going with Karabakh, the west side, to score at the end of the day. That's our peak in that sporting event. Real quickly, we'll look at that. Yes, at 1.48. That's the price for that. Okay, so just adjust that real quickly. Karabakh to score at 1.48. That is the price for that occurring. Okay, so yes, good. Next sporting event we have is between Doncaster Rovers and Huddersfield. And report says Doncaster Rovers travel to face Huddersfield on Tuesday in a League One clash with both teams looking to make an impact early in the season. Doncaster visitors, uh, have been strong on the road. Okay, that's a bit of a confusion there. And showing confidence and attacking sharpness, the ability to score multiple goals away from home gives them an edge, in this fixture. Huddersfield, on the other hand, have struggled defensively in the last two games, and continued lapses at the back could make it difficult for them to avoid defeat on Tuesday. Okay, so Doncaster's attacking form and Huddersfield defensive vulnerability suggest likely, away win possible by a margin of 1 or 2 goals. So Huddersfield is expected to be able to win this one. But then again, looking at the statistics, and we had a conflicting report about this one from the bookmakers and the stat site and our report. We feel like going for either of these teams to win at the end of 90 minutes is a good place to be and see how this one pans out today at 1.28. Or it's not so valuable, but it is tangible. Okay, so let's hang in there and see what happens in this sporting event today, given the report that we have. Next is between Wimbledon and Cardiff, right? And Wimbledon hosts Cardiff on Tuesday in the gun clash, with the promoted side looking to test a team recently relegated from the championship. So the home side are enjoying good form and will be motivated to prove themselves against stronger opposition. The attacking play and confidence at home could trouble Tar and Cardiff. Cardiff have struggled away from home this season, and they may find it difficult to break down a resilient Wimbledon side. Defensive lapses and inconsistent performances have been a concern for Cardiff. Wimbledon's home advantage and strong early season form suggest they could frustrate Cardiff, making a narrow home win or draw the most likely outcome. But then again, looking at the statistics and the value on this one, and given the struggles of Cardiff, we think that 2 goals will be seen in this sporting event. Either they win or it's a draw, but we feel like both teams should be able to score in this one. But just goals is written all of this one at 1.43 over 1.5 goals is our peak in that sporting event. Next sporting event we have is between Luton and Wigan, and we think that Luton hosts Wigan on Tuesday in this League One clash, with both sides looking to continue their positive start to the 2025-26 season. The home side, Luton have resilience against strong opposition at Kenilworth Road, making them tough to beat. Their home form gives them an edge in this fixture. So Wigan have been pressed on the road this season and will be aiming to pick up from where they from their first away points of the campaign. Their attacking threat makes them a genuine challenge for Luton. So this is likely to be a tight encounter, but Luton's home advantage and proven resilience suggests a draw or narrow home win, the most probable outcome. So given our research on this one also, and given the reports that we have here, we think that under 3.5 goals is a good place to be in the sporting event at 1.23. That's our peak. The next sporting event we have is between Peterborough United and Barnsley But before we go into that, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button. Here's a gentle reminder to do that. It takes 1 second to do that for the culture. Subscribe if you've not done that. Ensure that you've done these two things. Check now, check right now, and make sure that you're actively hitting that like button and subscribing. If you haven't, your first time coming here, you like the vibe, hit that subscribe button, okay? It makes you become a part of this community of what we like to call savvy sports traders that we're building on here. Okay, guys. Next sporting event, like I said, is between Barnsley and Port Peterborough United and Barnsley. Don't forget to sign the notification bells on, guys. Very important to do that. I forgot to mention that. So, review says Peterborough United hosts Barnsley on Tuesday, with visitors looking to continue their strong start to 2025-2026 League One season. Now, the home side are struggling for form and have been hit by a number of injuries, which could hamper their chances against a strong Barnsley side. Okay, so Barnsley are flying on all fronts, having won their opening league matches. Their confidence, attacking quality, and overall form makes them favourites to take all 3 points at London Road. Barnsley is expected to secure a comfortable victory over Peterborough United, picking up their third league win of the season. All right, so given that report that we have there, we will be going with the away team to win or draw, still playing it safe in this one at another 1.42. There's a reason why we're still playing it safe. All right, so next sporting event is between Port Vale and Stevenage. And the report here says that, Stevenage will aim to continue in 4 straight wins at the start of 2025-2026 League One campaign when they face Port Vale on Tuesday night. Alex Reville's side, at the top of League One table with 9 points from their opening 3 games. Their strong start, attacking efficiency, and solid overall form makes them firm favorites in this one, in this clash. So the Port Vale hosts, have struggled. The hosts have struggled early on, sitting 19th, just 2 points from 3 matches. Defensive vulnerabilities and inconsistent performances, have left them searching for for form as they prepare to host the league leaders. Okay, so the prediction here is Stevenage are expected to extend their winning run with a narrow victory over Port Vale. Then again, these events can be crazy, so we're just gonna give the away team as our pick here. For the away team to score at 1.44, it's quite valuable, if you ask us, and takes away the pressure of waiting for a win. So we just expect them to score, and let's see how Port Vale handles that. Going on a long winning streak doesn't necessarily mean you're always going to win, even when you meet a poor team. So just to be on the safe side, we've done that. Okay, and all these options I mentioned are also found on Mega Parry. You'll find the code at the end of this video. Next is between Red Star Belgrade and Paphos, and the report here says that Red Star Belgrade hosts Paphos FC in the first leg of their European tie, with the home side looking to establish an advantage before the return leg in Cyprus. Now, the Red Star boost a remarkable home record, making them strong favourites to take the lead in this tie. Their attacking depth and experience in continental fixtures give them a clear edge over the visitors. Now, Paphos have the quality in the final third and capable of contributing goals in this one, but they may struggle to contain the home side's attacking threat. Okay, so given both teams' offensive resources, goals are likely, and we expect Red Star to edge this one at 2-1 scoreline, if you ask us, basically. So we're going with the home team to win here in that sporting event, and I think that is the case after looking at the statistics. Red Star's home form, it's basically a fortress right there. They are in a fortress, if you ask me. So home win is fine, and at this odd is quite valuable. You should go with that one. Okay, next sporting event we have is the game between Real Madrid and also Osasuna. Very important, interesting one. Madrid begin their 2025-26 La Liga campaign at Santiago Bernabeu, on Sunday when they host Osasuna. Los Blancos will look to start strong, while the visitors aim to frustrate the champions early in the season. Now, Carlo Ancelotti's side are packed with world-class talent across the pitch, and their home form makes them clear favourites. With attacking options in midfield dominance, Madrid should be expected to control possession and create chances, though they may have, need to have patience to break down a stubborn opponent. I think, yeah, that's true. As soon as stubborn, so the visitors are capable of making things difficult for bigger clubs, and their defensive organization could keep the scoreline close. However, the struggles in front of goals means that they may find it tough to seriously threaten Madrid away from home. This has a tone of the Elche and Real Betis sporting event to it. So while Osasuna, can make this a tricky contest, Real Madrid's superior quality and home advantage should see them secure a win to start their league campaign. Okay, so this is the first game of the campaign for them. So home win is our pick in this one, quite straightforward at 1.20 is what we'll be going with in this one. Okay, so we're just going with Madrid to win beginning of the season. Let's not get too excited and get too overzealous with that one. Next and final sporting event we have is between Northampton and Lincoln. And the report here says that Northampton hosts Lincoln in League One clash, with the visitors looking to continue their strong start to the season. The home side have struggled for goals, results in the early part of the campaign, highlighting difficulties in breaking down defenses and converting chances. The attack lacks cohesion, and this could leave them vulnerable against a high quality opponent. Lincoln have shown impressive form with multiple victories, demonstrating both uh, attacking quality and defensive stability. Their record in this fixture has been particularly strong, giving them confidence heading into this match. So, based on form history head to head, Lincoln is expected to claim an away win in the sporting event today. So, our pick here is to go with an away draw no bet to be on the value side and safety side. Yeah, if that one is in a draw, you get your stakes back. Okay, but we expect the away team to be able to win in this one at 1.57. Okay, so these are sporting events we have for you guys. And this is the mega parry code. We want to load that up. And if you don't know how to create slips from what we just provided here, we've left a video about how to create slips with the insights and the options that we provide here on the channel that should appear on your screen now. So you can go and watch that. Okay, so you'll be able to do the needful. All right, guys. So that'll be all for now. Till we see you again in the next episode. I remain yours truly, Hooker. Please note that information shared here is shared to help you make better informed decisions, increase your chances of winning. It is not in any way financial advice. Okay, guys? And it's just for educational and entertainment purposes only. And note that, there are factors that can affect the outcome of this event in football. VAR is one of those. We saw that saving the day between Spezia and Sampdoria. You could have own goals scored there. It could go against us. It could go for us. Okay. All of these factors, by the way, you could have injury and fitness concerns to key players as these sporting events are going on. You could have also, what they call it now, own goals. I mentioned that VAR, red cards, injury and fitness concerns, penalty kicks also awarded. These factors can affect the outcome of this event, so it's important to gamble responsibly. That's the essence of saying this. That's the golden rule of the game on this channel. Stake responsibly, bet wisely, so that you go cry in Nigerian terms. Okay, guys. So take it easy. Sports betting is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Okay, it takes time to be able to win. And on this channel, how we plan this out to be is a journey. That's why we call this a journey to beating the odds. It takes us time, but we will get there eventually. Okay, guys. So do well to stake wisely. Till we'll see you again in the next episode. I remain yours truly, Poker. May the odds be in our favor today and always, guys. I'll see you guys around.